On the last part, Krillin throws the spirit bomb towards Vegeta, however Vegeta dodges out of the way at the last second. However, Gohan reflects the spirit bomb and Vegeta, who didn't see the spirit bomb in time, gets smacked right in the chest by the spirit bomb, sending him flying into the air, his face grunting in pain. However, as soon as he falls back down, he seems to have changed as he immediately escapes the scene instead of fighting Krillin and Gohan, even though he was still capable of doing so. Vegeta was in a confused state. Suddenly, he just felt that the violence and the feelings of anger and hatred were all evaporated from his body. It was a weird sensation. So afterwards, we move on into the Frieza or Namekian saga, where Vegeta actually spares the villagers this time. This decision will play a huge role in the upcoming events, and Guru actually awakens Vegeta's power after sensing Vegeta's pure of heart. Turns out the spirit bomb actually made Vegeta into a good person. Vegeta's power skyrockets, and he himself was shocked at the huge increase in power that he had. Afterwards, he continued on to kill Zarbon. Now, the Ginyu Force finally arrived on planet Namek, ready to kill Vegeta and the Sea Fighters. As Vegeta, Gohan and Krillin face off against the Ginyu Force. Will they be able to defeat the Ginyu Force, or will they succumb to the likes of Ginyu and his henchmen? Well, you have to find out today on Dragon Ball Z. So the fight starts off with Gaudo facing off against Krillin and Gohan as usual, and Krillin and Gohan, letting down their guard, manage to get trapped by his telekinesis. However, Vegeta saves them by killing Gaudo. Afterwards, Vegeta faces off against Rikum, and as Rikum lunges at Vegeta, Vegeta immediately disappears. Rikum was kinda confused at where Vegeta had gone. However, suddenly Vegeta appears right behind him, knocking him into the ground. As Riku stands back up, dizzy and disorientated, Vegeta launches a Gallic gun straight at him. Riku turns back just to be overwhelmed by the Gallic gun as he is killed by Vegeta. Krillin was shocked at Vegeta's sudden increase in power, not knowing how Vegeta got this strong in such a short period of time. Afterwards, Vegeta immediately takes care of Bertha and Jace without hesitation, killing both of them as well. Now only Ginyu was left, but Ginyu was still confident that he would be able to defeat Vegeta. After all, according to his scouter, Vegeta was only at the battle power of 100,000. However, Vegeta powers up as Ginyu launches straight at him, dodging every one of Ginyu's punches. Ginyu was confused why he couldn't hit Vegeta when Vegeta landed a punch of his own, sending Ginyu flying away. Ginyu was in pain and in awe as Vegeta finishes him off as well. Vegeta's power was crazy, far surpassing Ginyu at this point. Finally, Goku arrives on the scene in Namek, realizing that they didn't even need his help at all, and Goku could sense the huge power emanating from Vegeta, surpassing him in his base form. So afterwards, the events changed drastically. Vegeta never actually sneaks upon Frieza's ship and steals the Dragon Ball, so Frieza has most of the Dragon Balls. So Goku comes up with a plan. So him, Vegeta, Krillin, Neo would distract Frieza, while the Namekian Elder that Vegeta spared will go with Gohan and Dende to use the Dragon Balls in Frieza's ship. So finally, we start the fight against Frieza. So before we start the fight against Frieza, let's talk about some power levels. Vegeta has a power level of 180,000, while Goku has a power level of 90,000. Both of them are pretty strong. And Goku starts off the fight against Frieza. Goku in Kaioken times 3 was unable to land even a single hit on Frieza. However, as soon as he powers up to Kaioken times 10, this brief increase in power allows him to injure Frieza drastically, with a punch landing straight on Frieza's face, sending him flying to the ground. Frieza, seeing no choice, immediately powers up to his second form. Now his power surpasses Goku's power level of 900,000 as he's toys with Goku, as he sends Goku flying around repeatedly. Vegeta sees no choice and asks Krillin to blast a hole through him to give him a Zenkai boost. Afterwards, Dende heals Vegeta and Vegeta is back to normal, stronger than ever. A power level of 3 million. Meanwhile, Goku finally loses to Frieza's second form as Vegeta faces off against Frieza's second form. However, immediately Frieza could tell that Vegeta was different, and Vegeta immediately pushes Frieza into his final form. Frieza was angered and enraged. How dare this Saiyan monkey push him into this final form? Afterwards, he immediately pummels Vegeta and defeats him, almost killing him, when suddenly he sees the dragon, the Namekian dragon, in the distance. Porunga was finally summoned by Gohan and the village elder. Frieza was pissed off as he flies off immediately towards the dragon. However, he was stopped and intercepted by Goku, who was once again healed due to his senzu beans that he brought to Namek. Just before Goku starts the fight against Frieza, Vegeta joins in as well. He was also healed thanks to the senzu beans, and now Vegeta looks at Goku as they nod at each other in affirmation. They were going to team up against the galactic tyrant Frieza. How will this fight go? Goku now at a power level of 3 million and with Kaioken, while Vegeta at a power level of 5 million. Will they be able to take down Frieza together? Well, you have to find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.